is the second upload of the previous one that I was just sharing about due to just the short amount of time for each upload. But basically, as a continuation of the previous upload, the point I'm making with regard to what I'm experiencing with hate crime and human rights violations is basically in these two uploads for the interest of fellowship members and those that I have worked with along the way in the past 10, 12 years. So basically, the issue that I am disgruntled about and disgusted about in 2020 is the matter of a law-abiding citizen being victimised and violated, and that has been violated not only with constitutional violations and offences, but also with spiritual violations, also with regards to my personal attainment along the way over the past 10 years of studies, research, etc., and working with others. So I think if it was in any other country, regardless of my ancestry or not, all law-abiding citizens with their contributions to society and whatnot would be safeguarded. But in this circumstance, my complaints procedures that I've adhered to with regard to the offences that have been perpetrated against me have been ignored. And I've experienced financial theft and financial abuse, and my career as a teacher has been very severely damaged. And I'm just wondering, what is the method of procedures with regards to local agencies, national agencies, European agencies, when there are these threats in society, threatening civic society, civil liberties, and innocent people's right to freedom and right to family and right to profession of personal choice, etc., etc., all being threatened. So there's many contradictions in all of this situation. My experiences have been horrendous since I gave birth. People violating my premises, my homes, my belongings, etc., and falsifying information about an individual that they have targeted as their victim of hate crime. So this matter with regards to my property rights and marital rights, etc., are also factors in this huge issue of human rights violations that is intentionally being ignored. And as regards the damages done and the losses that have been incurred because of this issue, I find it absolutely shocking, as I'm sure other fellowship members are finding this absolutely horrendous to be occurring at all. So the disinformation, the defamation, and the deception being perpetrated by those violating and offending and defaming and claiming falsehoods is after raising very serious issues, not just for me but for others also. So if the authorities and the politicians of this country wouldn't mind acknowledging the spiritual gifts and blessings that have been desecrated and disrespected from this entire vendetta that I had achieved and that I had worked for, I'd appreciate it if you'd acknowledge those factors in this issue also, as well as the offences that haven't been rectified or acknowledged, and those threatening my right to freedom and defaming my competence and ruining my professional purpose. I'd appreciate it if you could take those factors into consideration very seriously, as well as the damages done to